Hey VV Nation, welcome to our channel. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest, and I got a banger video for you today. Two powerhouse stocks that you need to have in your portfolio right now. Now, everybody knows NVIDIA is a powerhouse stock. We'll talk a little bit about it, but another stock that's on the rampage right now, possibly, is Apple. That is going to be my second powerhouse stock, and I'm going to explain to you why I think it is a powerhouse stock, back on the revenge again, and I'm going to give you a price prediction that may just blow your mind. All right, with that being said, let's get right into our stories. First story, and this is what started my journey towards looking at Apple today. iPhone sales in China's rebound thanks to discount. So a couple of things with that. Apple made a collaboration with Baidu, which is to get them better suited in the Chinese market, which I think was a great move on their part. But iPhone sales rebound thanks to discounts. They discounted the phone. I think that that's going to hurt them in the long run, but I think that the things that are carrying Apple, such as the services that they give, will pretty much hold up in regards to the discounts. Next one. How about Apple's first OLED screen tablet? The iPad Pro targets 9 million shipments this year. Now, the big question is, are they going to be able to hold up to that? Or is the demand going to be enough to support 9 million shipments? So I think that it's a positive sign, especially if China is really getting back into the groove of things. They are the biggest purveyor of all goods around the globe, which globally would help the markets all to move higher. Next one, Apple, and a lot of different story. Latest news on Apple's Music reveals the top 10 albums. They introduced Navigo for iPhone and Apple Watch. The iPad Air, new iPad Pro are available today. I still don't have one yet. Apple announces new accessibility features, including eye tracking. I don't know if there's anybody else out there that's doing that yet, especially on the other side of the fence. Apple's perfect golfing companion, blah, 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 blah. Just a lot of stories about the Apple market. So I think that the AI in the OS, I think they did a great collaboration with TSMC. Secret meeting, neither side is still confirmed yet, but that's a big move in getting more AI into the operating system. I think Apple is getting heavier into the generative AI. We all know it's the hottest thing right now. It's all about AI. And I think Apple was behind the scenes and they weren't the leaders in the space, but I think that what they have as far as research and development definitely sets them up well to take advantage of this space and take it to the next level. How about this? The NASDAQ is at all-time highs. Well, that's because of tech stock like Apple's and NVIDIA and AMD and TSM and SMCI and name, pushing the market higher. And I think that because Apple's in that space, they're going to have an opportunity to continue to move higher as well. Very quickly about NVIDIA. NVIDIA stock gets plenty of praise, but this number makes it truly unique. And the big number is NVIDIA continues to rack up its shares in plaudits. This time with Milius research analyst Ben Reitz, who highlighted a metric who shows why the chip giant is truly unique. It's the company's 69% margin on the basis of earnings before interest and taxes, performance that Reitz calls nothing short of extraordinary. You know, this is a powerhouse stock. When the earnings came out, I made a prediction in here on the YouTube channel that it could go up 16%. I think it's done more than that already. And again, stay to the end of this video. I'm going to give a prediction on Apple. And again, I think it may just blow your mind. And then just talking about Apple and AMD moving up today, but also by NVIDIA. Just Apple's stock moves closer to positive territory. This wasn't a good stock to play all year. It's been down. I think that the things that I talked about, they're getting into the conversation with foldables. I don't know how I like that or not, but it is what it is. We all know that on the other side, outside of Apple, they've already got foldables and they're doing well. So we'll see what goes on with that. All right. So now let's get into the software. Now we're looking at both NVIDIA and Apple Again, price prediction came out at earnings, 16% move. I think it's done more than that already. Prior to that, we had an earnings video on NVIDIA where I thought it was going to go up 30% or more. And by the time the next earnings came around, it went up 40%. So we're trying to do the analysis to keep you ahead of the curve. We've done that for a lot of stocks. When I look at NVIDIA, fundamentally sound, RT above 1, VST, everything about NVIDIA is awesome. Notice that it's also overvalued, but also keep in mind, NVIDIA announced that there's going to be a split that's going to be effective on June 7th. It's going to get a lot more people into NVIDIA, driving the stock's price even higher. Now, Apple, on the other hand, also overvalued. It's not a value play anymore. Relative value is not above 1, but that's okay because Apple is entrenched as a mainstay in the stock market on the tech side. So with that being said, they make money consistently. They're in an uptrend. VST not nearly as high as NVIDIA, but above 1. The CI tells me that Apple is still a little bit more of a volatile stock with the comfort index below 1. But keep in mind, both of them are currently buys. They both do pay a dividend. Oh, before I get to the dividend, look at the earnings growth compared to the sales growth compared to the earnings growth. Beautiful combination there. Apple, not nearly as much. Now, with more phones being sold in China, I think that the sales growth is slowly going to move from negative territory to positive territory. Again, not a growth stock anymore, but I think that this is good news, especially if they are being sold more in China. That's going to be a big, big, big move for Apple. That's been what's taking it down is the iPhone sales. They both do pay a dividend. The dividend safeties are great, so we get the passive income from them as well. Let's graph these real quick before I end this up. Put this on a 3-month graph. Looking at NVIDIA, crazy moving up higher after earnings. Let's go put earnings on real quick. After earnings, there was my prediction, definitely higher than the 16% that it was at. I love the play, powerhouse play in the AI space. Now, Apple was, and I said this earlier in the month, that keep your eyes on Apple. Keep your eyes on Apple. Was in the fast lane, currently right between the middle and the fast lane. I think with the news that I presented to you, Apple's going to have some good upside ability. Now, overall, the stock's highest prices hit is $200.33. You ready for my prediction? I think Apple goes to $220, which is a 15% move from where it is right now. That's right, I said it. I think that it surpasses the $200 mark. It goes up $20 more. I think that everything that I explained about the Apple software, the Apple stock, it's got a lot of good things going in it, and it's in the AI space, and it's trying to get more into generative AI. I think that it's going to have some good upside potential. I'm not currently in the fast lane right now, but I'm telling you, keep your eyes on it. There it is. So you take it as you want to take it. If you think that the analysis is on point, that it's going to hit that price target, let me know. Type the word target. If you think it's not going to get up there, type the word miss. I want to know what you think. All right. You guys know that I love Apple, but I always have let you know there's a right time to be in Apple. And I think that right time is coming to fruition right now. And I think that it gets through the highest price of $200 up to $220. Folks, that's the video. This video is over. And until then, next time, see ya.